KUGN News Talk 590. Storm and Al and Tom Cody, the developer of Courtside. We spoke with him a couple of months ago, and the project is up and running. And how? Good morning, Tom.
Hi, good morning, Storm.
How you doing?
Good. We're surviving in spite of the rain. Continuing to get more and more vertical over there on the east side of campus, and the weather's not cooperating too much, but we've got 50 or 60 people working on site, and we're plugging away.
Well, I have to tell you, I've seen some of the comments and heard some of the comments of folks that even one mom that has looked into this housing for her daughter that's coming to the University of Oregon, she said, we did some looking around, and Courtside is a good price for being that close to campus. I love the idea that it's new, it's secure, and I'm glad that it's close to where she needs to be. This mom is just ecstatic about what you're doing. And how's the project coming? Is it going to be ready on time for the fall?
It will be. I mean, it's a nail biter, of course. We've I think, defied everybody's convention that we could get this thing done, because we didn't actually start the building until December. So we're actually building it in about 8 or 9 months. And but we're about 10 days ahead of schedule now, so we're due to finish the building at the end of August. And I'm glad to hear that feedback from a mother, and that's our target audience. I mean, parents who want to make sure their kids are living in something that's sustainable and it's safe and it's a healthy environment. That's kind of our whole idea behind this project. So that's great to hear as well.
Well, good. Well, tell some of our listeners that have no idea about this project. Let me just give a little background. It's at 1410 Orchard Street, just east of the University of Oregon campus. It's right there near the Matthew Knight Arena and Market of Choice. I love the location. Oh, my gosh, if I was going back to college, this is where I'd want to live. But tell me a little bit about why this building and this housing is so unique, and why you really want to urge parents to take a tour online of this campus property for their kids to live in.
Sure. Well, I mean, the first thing I would say is the location. Generally the epicenter, has been on the west side of campus. That's where the vast majority of the older housing stock is, and really the new emerging area with the new arena and the academic learning center, which is the Jaquith Center, and our project is really shifting that over to the east side of campus. And so when you think about the university of the future and what that means and where the university is going, it's really on the east. So that's number one. Number two is that this idea of a student community. There's a lot of housing projects out there that are 5 units, 10 units, a townhome here and there. But we're building an actual student community where you've got a critical mass of people that are like-minded, that are part of a bigger whole, all living together with common spaces. And that's really the magic of Courtside, I think, is that you're really creating community, and you're creating a sense of place, because the project is well thought out and it's large enough to do that, and it's well located.
You're going to love this, Tom. Real quick, I got to interrupt you, because Nicole, she's going to be a resident there, and she says the big thing for me was feeling safe living off of campus. I really like the security features. I'm excited now about living on my own with my 3 best friends, because the rooms, I guess, are big enough, and it feels like home to me. This is a really neat, secure feeling I'm a mom. My kids aren't ready to go to college yet, but hearing that from a young gal that's going to live off campus for the first time, that's got to say something to what you guys are doing.
No, that's great. I mean, I think it speaks volumes. And we just want to continue to build on the momentum, and it's really emerging as something pretty exciting. But what it all comes down to at the end of the day is that an experience and enhancing that. And I think Courtside is going to be kind of the new gold standard in that respect. So I'm really excited to get people like Nicole living in the building and actually, providing testimony.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we do that? Don't you have a program going on right now if people sign a lease, prior to this thing finishing and prior to coming in on the fall? Is there some sort of deal we're given?
Yeah, we have a couple of programs. We've been running a club contest on Facebook for student organizations that will make donations to their club if they sign up. And so we're on Facebook. And we also have a program right now where we'll give an apartment a 42-inch television installed if they sign up before they go home for the summer.
Wow.
And so that's kind of a cool incentive program that we have. And and ties into, I think, the whole notion of this being a kind of a media-centric community next to the arena. And, of course, in the building we have this thing called a Skybox Lounge, which is going to have large televisions and a fireplace and a place for students to gather and watch games and things like that.
Well, how exciting. So it's facebook.com/live courtside. Is that where they need to go to do a tour and find out what's happening at Courtside?
Yeah, exactly. And then our website, which is livecourtside.com, is a great resource as well. And you can see construction photos of, that are taken in process, and you can see the building go up. And we have our floor plans on there and a list of all the features and the amenities in the building. So that's a great resource as well.
Excellent. Tom Cody, the developer of Courtside. You can see it for yourself. Just travel down Franklin Boulevard to Orchard Street, right there by the Matthew Knight Arena that's going up. Market of choice, Courtside. You could live courtside by going to facebook.com/live courtside, or just go to Courtside. What is it, livecourtside.com?
Exactly, Storm.
All right. Well, Tom, thanks so much. Thanks for checking in with us. And I'm getting geared up for a tour here pretty soon.
Okay. You're always welcome, and thanks for having us.
All right. We look forward to the next update with Tom Cody, developer of Courtside, here with Storm and Al on KUGN.